Alrighty guys, welcome back. So it turns out, after the epilogue, there's also an after story. So I don't know what this is gonna entail, but I guess I'll just make a quick recording of it and kind of see where it goes. Hopefully we get a little bit more foreshadowing of what's gonna happen. Maybe we'll get a little bit more of Hiyuki and Aemeath and kind of what they plan to do next. I think that would be pretty cool, but I don't think this will be that long, so you know what? Let's just get straight into it.
Hiyuki?
Lucilla just left. There are still matters at the Academy regarding your identity that needed handling. She had wanted to discuss the Collective's next steps with you. They've buried the Exostrider's disappearance with an official story. But as for who activated it, they want to keep it a secret.
Wasn't me. Yeah, I'd say cautious.
I'll be leaving Lahai Roy before long. The fewer eyes on me, the better.
Yes. She said that is the best way to protect you. Students will talk, that cannot be helped. But officially, the line is that the Exostrider awoke on its own. A wise choice. Fame is no blessing. If the Collective draws scrutiny from other regions, your freedom may not remain your own. That was all she wished to convey. But I waited here to tell you something else.
Ooh. Okay. Are we gonna go to Ashinohara? I'm down, 100%. Honestly, she does have a lot of her story still left unsaid and unexplored. So I would be down to go help Hiyuki solve those issues. How's she holding up?
Do not worry over me. As for Ashinohara, Lucilla will assist with the investigation. Once matters here are settled, I will return. But you must be careful. The Fraxidus seem to track your every move.
Not wrong. That's true.
Their plans for Denia and me may have failed, but it proves one thing. They have found a way to harness Thrnodian power.
Spying from the shadows. That does sound like them. Thank you. I'll be careful. By the way, how is Denia?
She is still undergoing treatment and remains unstable. The Collective seem to have special arrangements for her. I wish to visit, but Lucilla said, I am the one person who cannot.
Well, it was your blade that struck her down.
Oh, was that the reason? Sure, I guess. Not really, but sure.
In that strike, I used the frequency you left within her. The one that separates. That was what freed her from the Thrnodians' control. So in her eyes, you are likely just as frightening as I am. Still, I hear her disposition may have changed. I should like to visit her one of these days. Lucilla has more reports for me. Something about Ashinohara. I should go.
Okay. If I can help with Ashinohara, just let me know.
Rest easy. As the Savior herself taught me, this long road to save Ashinohara was never meant to be walked alone. Go on.
Good luck? Charm? I don't know. Good luck charm?
Perhaps I too can walk toward the spring you spoke of.
Maybe we might get Ashinohara before we get a new federation. That would be really funny. I'd be down, but I guess that's not the case as of right now. I am definitely interested in exploring more of Hanami Ashinohara, so whenever they decide to go down that route, I am ready. But in the meantime, let's see what Aemeath has to say to us, you know? She's here and she's ready. She's chilling over here. Okay, we'll just walk to her then. Hello, Aemeath. How are you holding up? Wow, beautiful.
The spring breeze is so warm. So, how have you been feeling these last few days?
I feel like I should be asking you that, Aemeath. Especially where you've been. I'm fine.
You soaked in void matter for that long? And you're telling me you're fine? Better not be lying to me.
That's where I came from. I'm all good.
Just thinking about what you risked. Hey, don't you ever do something like that again, okay?
Can't promise that.
I could say the same to you, Aemeath. You think what you did before was any less risky? Never coming back isn't exactly my idea of a happy ending.
That... Okay. I'm sorry, all right? Back then, I didn't have a choice. You know how it is. Sometimes there are things you just have to do.
Yeah, but we still worry.
I won't do it again. Promise. Cross my heart. Besides, look at us now. We're both okay. And Lahai-Roy's safe. That's a pretty happy ending, right? The Savior and the world. Saving each other at last. A tale for the ages.
I always did like those adventures, so it kind of makes sense that that's her that's her ideal.
Aemeath, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it?
After you were sealed beyond the Strider Gate, how long were you out there? Alone. You've been dodging this. But I don't want you to keep choosing to handle this on your own.
Feels like if I try to brush this off again, I'm gonna get scolded for real.
You betcha.
Honestly, I can't really remember anymore. Toward the end, I couldn't even tell if time was still moving. It was just darkness, emptiness, over and over, boring, monotonous. But hey, I've had practice being alone. It's fine.
That's not an excuse, Aemeath. Come on.
The ones who faded into nothing, they were with me, you know? In all that dark, the light of every explorer who came before never stopped shining. Knowing I was protecting the place they came from made it hurt a little less. When I had the origin point and saw you, the gravity pulled me back and I couldn't go with you. That stung. But the moment I saw you, that made me so happy. Seeing you again, that was enough.
Wasn't for us. We came back for you, like we said we would. Yes!
Me
The
too,
hug.
Aemeath.
Heck yeah! So many ups and downs. Finally reached her.
Okay. This is getting way too heavy. Let's talk about something fun. You know, this whole thing is kind of a blessing in disguise. People could only see me before, but now I can pilot this shell to actually interact with people.
Wait, so that's not her real body? Oh, I guess she must be using that other one. So she's like just possessing this body? I'm confused. Sure. Pilot?
Kinda like being in my mech form? I mean, I did die. Having a shell doesn't mean I'm alive again.
Disagree. Nope, you are to me. You are to everyone else.
But it's similar to the exoswarm. And since I'm the Exostrider's resonator, I'd say piloting this body feels about right.
I wouldn't say
And
that.
because of that, I've decided to stick around for a while and finish my studies.
She's gonna drive
while?
everyone nuts.
Yep. The Threnodian thing in Lahai Roy is already handled. And I want to be a real savior who helps more people. So after this, I'm gonna travel around Solaris.
Well, she can join our
But
organization.
I'll stay at Star Torch to graduate. I mean, I never even got my degree before I turned into a digital ghost. Gotta give my school days a proper send-off, you know?
Can I get the reunion scene, please? With everyone?
Aemeath.
Yeah?
Even if it isn't a happy, carefree life, if it's the one you choose, I'll be proud of you. So go follow your heart, Aemeath. I'll always be right here.
Okay. I won't forget. But before all that, walk with me? Just us and the spring breeze.
Oh my goodness. Man. She's gonna graduate. She's gonna be a menace to all the professors again. I wonder what year she's in, actually. I wonder if we can find a way to find out. Is she gonna have to start over? Is she gonna be in our year? I don't know. It would be pretty funny if she begins in the first year again. But alrighty, that's kind of the after story after the epilogue, I guess. This game just keeps giving us more and more information about all the characters we love, and man, appreciate it. My true closure for Aemeath is if she gets a reunion scene with her friends, and maybe even the professor apologizing or just catching up with her. I think I'd really appreciate that. For Hiyuki, I kind of want her to succeed and go fight the Thernodian in Ashinohara. I think that would be an interesting place to go. I don't know where that fit in terms of the timeline of the direction we're headed, but again, I'd welcome that alternative. But yeah, that's kind of all I got for you guys. So you know, again, like I always say, if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys then.